Opening. There are trains that take people to their destination, but there are also those that carry nightmares. On a misty evening, the night train number 27 departed from the central station, carrying dozens of passengers. Little did they know, they were about to embark on a terrifying journey. The next morning, when the train arrived at its final stop, station staff discovered that the third passenger car was locked from the inside. When the door was forced open, what they saw was a chilling scene. Inside lay the bodies of 8 passengers scattered across the floor, with blood soaking into the seats and walls. Several victims had their limbs severed, and signs indicated they were tortured before death. In the middle of the train car, a blood-written message read, "The Grim Reaper has arrived." The police immediately cordoned off the area and began investigating. Despite weeks of relentless efforts, they found no clear leads. However, they eventually arrested a suspect named Victor Gray, a 45-year-old man who had once worked as a railway worker. He had a history of mental instability after losing his wife and daughter in a train accident 5 years ago. This tragedy had left him haunted by trains and disasters. Victor claimed that he did not kill the victims but merely followed orders from the voices in his head. According to his account, these voices instructed him to release the souls trapped on the train. Psychiatrists later diagnosed him with schizophrenia, but the police remained skeptical of his testimony. The investigation revealed even darker details. Victor had been conducting strange rituals in an attempt to communicate with his deceased family members. At night, he would sit by the tracks, lighting candles and calling out their names, hoping they would appear on passing trains. Criminal profilers suggested that Victor may have developed a distorted belief that killing people on the train would somehow free the souls of his loved ones. This motive may have been driven by his loneliness and hatred towards life after his family's tragedy. During a search of Victor's apartment, the police discovered dozens of notebooks filled with bizarre descriptions of blood rituals. An odd detail emerged. All the victims shared one thing in common: they were survivors of a train accident 10 years ago, one in which Victor had also been a passenger. Was this a twist of fate, or merely a chilling coincidence? In the end, Victor was sentenced to life in a psychiatric facility, yet he remained adamant he was simply obeying commands. The case closed with many questions left unanswered. Was Victor truly the killer, or just a victim of the haunting memories from his past? What do you think of this case? Was Victor deserving of punishment, or was he merely a victim of his own haunting past? Share your thoughts below. Thank you for watching until the end. See you again in the next story.